Today, I'll reveal who I've picked to be the last warrior in our Japan series. And I already know what you're thinking. You didn't even make warrior number 7. But I did. Warrior number 7 is complete. I just haven't had time to edit the video. But it's coming soon, so don't worry. Warrior number 8 is going to be Charizard. No mashup. And I didn't realize how big this figure was until right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it might get weird. And I'm not talking Rainbow Friends weird, or even Boss Toilet weird. I'm talking Stinger Flynn weird. It's gonna get Jack Skellington weird. If you guys wanna see the process, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because the build starts now. Okay, Charizard, off with your head. Wait, am I really about to do this before figuring out why his fireball won't shoot? What am I doing wrong? The instructions clearly show the fireball shooting out of his mouth. I can't even see any part of the wing that would touch the fireball and cause it to launch. Is there even a spring in there? That's it. I'm taking him apart. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, guys. It's his legs. So you push down on him. All right, now I get it. Watch this. All right, let's do this. You guys didn't really think I'd chop off Charizard's head, did you? I mean, I'll do it. But first we need a game plan. Since this Charizard figure is way too big to turn into a regular Akedo warrior, and even too big for a battle giant or ultra beast, there's really only one option: the Lego projectile launcher. I'll just have to embed the launcher into Charizard's chest, and once it's triggered, his head will fly off. Or should I try to find a smaller figure so we can turn Charizard into a battle giant or ultra beast? Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe for part 4. Okay guys, I'm with you. I definitely want to find a smaller Charizard so we can do a traditional customization. And I did find one on Amazon that I think might be smaller. It might even work on a Ninja Fury Warrior, which would be ideal. But it's going to take a couple weeks to arrive, and I can't take any chances. So what we're going to do is go ahead with the large Charizard customization, and if the smaller figure comes in time, we'll make a second Charizard. Then, we'll battle the 2 Charizards, and whoever wins gets to be Japan Series Warrior number 8. With that figured out, let's get to work. Carving out a cavity in the Charizard figure wasn't too hard, but we do need to make some modifications to the launcher, not only to get it to fit, but also to make sure it functions properly. The original trigger isn't gonna work, but I think if we put it on the other side, it just might do the trick. Nice. We made a lot of progress today, but there's still a lot to be done. Like and subscribe for part 5. Making a custom Akedo Charizard part 5. In the last episode, we hollowed out our Charizard figure and modified the Lego torpedo launcher to fit perfectly in the cavity. Now, we can cut off Charizard's head and attach it to the projectile. Everything's looking good, and his head works perfectly. But there are a couple major things we still need to work out. We'll address this problem in part 6. For today, I'd really like to figure out how we're gonna cover up this massive hole in Charizard's chest. And after a lot of trial and error, this is what I came up with. This round button is the split strike button. Hit it, and you just split Charizard. We still need to cover up the rest of the hole, attach Charizard to the base plate, and figure out his weapon. You don't want to miss it. Like and subscribe. This is so addicting. I can't stop splitting Charizard. Custom Akedo Charizard Part 6. Let's fill in this hole and get Charizard back onto a base plate because you guys gave me an awesome idea and I can't wait to see if it'll work. I'm gonna tack on this chest piece using the last of my epoxy resin, and I'm definitely buying a different brand next time because these bottles leaked way too much. To fill in the rest of Charizard's chest, I'll use epoxy sculpt. And with a little editing, it's all filled in. It looks super rough right now, but don't worry, it's part of the process. To solve our base plate problem, Kent Mation and Melissa Adrian gave me a genius idea. I didn't even think of this one, guys. And I'm pretty sure I have a Ninja Fury base from the Doraemon custom. There it is. So as you can see, Charizard is way too big for a normal base, but a Ninja Fury base will definitely work. Thanks for the help, guys. Like and subscribe for part 7. Making a custom Charizard Akedo Warrior part 7. I just finished sanding off all the excess clay, and even Clarky said Charizard is looking good. The one thing that's slowing me down is that he's so fun to split. Alright, let's get Charizard fastened to the extra large Ninja Fury base plate. Since his feet are barely on, I'm gonna reinforce the connection with a nail coated in super glue. Remember guys, all 8 Japan Series Warriors will have their first battle in Japan, and if they lose, we'll leave them right there on the spot. So we want to make sure Charizard is solid. Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. Now, we can focus on his weapon, and I'm taking inspiration from another Japan Series Warrior. From the looks of it, it's not going to be easy. If you want to see me turn this into this, like and subscribe. We're almost done with the first version of the last warrior in our Japan series. And not only is he super fun to split strike, but it's also pretty easy. We definitely need to give Charizard an OP weapon so he wins his battle in Japan. And I know exactly what it's gonna be. The tail we cut off of Charizard is partially hollow, so I'm gonna fill it with some fast setting epoxy. And you'll see why shortly. The epoxy is already set, and now we can cut the tail into segments and drill a hole through their center. I'm gonna super glue fishing line into the end of the tail, and in between segments, I'm gonna use this shiny bead. And there's the first look at Charizard's tail. That thing looks dangerous. Let me know what you think of this weapon, and like and subscribe for part 9. I was feeling really good about Charizard's weapon until I read this comment from James Hayward. He says the tail will be annoying because it'll hit your fingers too much. And I know he's right. We better run some tests and figure this out. Oh yeah, Charizard is just too heavy for this controller. And his wing hits my finger. I was so caught up trying to bring my idea to life that I didn't even consider if it would work or not. The bottom line is, he's like an Ultra Beast and has to fight with a spinning controller. His tail is definitely too long, but I can easily fix that. And I think I have another idea to keep my fingers from getting absolutely destroyed. Ouch. Oh. We encountered a major setback today, but this is all part of the creative process. I'm gonna fix it. I have to. This is the other Charizard I ordered. It's way too small, and I don't have time to order another one. In part 10, I'll show you guys my solution, and we'll be one step closer to completing the Japan series. Don't miss it! Like and subscribe! The only thing this tail was good for was destroying my fingers. Time for a little payback. I think I have a solution that'll save the Charizard build and let us keep a section of the chain tail. If we use this wire to curve Charizard's tail to the front, maybe it'll keep my fingers out of the danger zone. I mixed up a huge chunk of epoxy sculpt, and I'm trying my best to make this look as natural and seamless as possible. After it dried, I adjusted the tail's length, then added the chain portion to the end. We're about to test this bad boy and see if we can finally move on to painting. It takes some getting used to, but it's way better than it was before. This will work. One last thing I need to take care of. The wings still get in the way, so I'm gonna glue them just a little higher up. We're finally ready to paint. And now, I gotta finish the Doraemon video. Don't miss it, like and subscribe. Making a custom Akedo Charizard Part 11. The finale. Everything is as good as it's gonna get, leaving us with just one thing left to do. Luckily, I had a can of orange spray paint left over from another project. Let me know in the comments if you remember who it's from. And just like that, our base coat is complete. I decided to save the eyes because they're already perfect. Charizard is the 8th and final warrior in our 14th series of custom Akedo warriors. And just like all the other warriors in the Japan series, He'll need to win his battle in Japan, or he'll stay forever. Don't miss the Japan Series battles. Like and subscribe.